Hi, everybody. Welcome to Live. I'm Phyllis Bucci.
And I'm Kim Henderson.
And I want to welcome you today, and in honor of the flower moon, the Buddha moon. Our grid today is Buddha with some really beautiful crystals around him. And I'm really glad that whoever's here could make it today. Today we're going to be, we're not focusing like on the full moon exactly. Today, what we want to do is be able to explain to you how to be more conscious in your thinking, more purposeful in your thinking, which sums up to be deliberate thinking and understanding your role in the bigger picture of things. A lot of us get so wrapped up in the stress of all the things we have to do. And while we're spending time anticipating the stress of all we have to do, we're not thinking about the bigger picture of what's to come and how all that stress is really not allowing us to see our conscious connection to everything. And I don't want to sound too woo-woo, but there's something called a collective consciousness that really exists, an energy out here that really exists. And over the last several weeks that we've been doing this, we've been kind of little menza putting out there how to use that energy to produce what we want in our life, and how to really collect it, manifest it, intention it, all these things. But now it's time to really be deliberate in your thinking. Like, see the big picture of what you want to accomplish. And in seeing that, know right now, like, we're in a full moon. We're in a Scorpio full moon. Scorpio's a lot about loyalty. Scorpio's a lot about, and I'm not an astrologer, but these are little facts, okay? Scorpio's about hidden agendas, and I learned that in Feng Shui from Ralph and Lonnie D'Amicus. It's about a hidden things. So using this time, it would be really a good idea and practical to really allow for the truth to come out in things, see the real truth in things, and to really set your thinking in terms of going forward and peeling away all the layers of stuff that we weren't before conscious of. I'm going to give a little example and then kind of take it from there, because I don't have the greatest way of like executing this stuff. So here's my little idea.
I'm going to be listening a lot today because I love this.
No. All right. So I was driving to work today, and I connected with somebody who had a similar loss. Well, had a loss like I did. Mm-hmm. So, as you all know, like I lost my husband a year ago. I lost Joe a year ago. And the anticipation of the year coming up was like, I started to think, like, I hear people thinking like, oh my God, it's going to be a year. And getting that stress. And I stopped myself and I went, I can spend the next couple days anticipating the first year anniversary, or I can like turn it around and forget about being so upset about that, and really filling that time with all the wonderful memories that I have, and filling up my heart and my head with that, and losing the anticipation of what's to be. And I went, well, it really feels good now to think about it, and I'm not sad and crying about it. Instead, I'm looking at all the wonderful things that I've had, and it really shows me how much more going into the future I have, and I have the ability to have, by deliberately thinking now of what more I want, because I've had this and I want more.
Yeah.
And I want to go forward, and I want to use all that's around me to thrust me forward. So going back to the full moon, using this energy today, tonight, for compassion, for loyalty, for getting rid of like the things that we cover up and we run from, and using that to really put us in a place to go, you know what, the full moon's tonight. I'm going to use this and consciously just really let go of the things that I want to peel away the stuff that's holding me back.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use this moon right now, tonight, to thrust myself forward and really live in my truth. Hey, Liz. Hey, Jamie.
Hi, Jamie.
Glad
Jamie's
you're
away
here.
this week, too, so thanks for
Well,
joining
that's an
us.
effort. Thank you.
Yeah.
On vacation to come and join us.
Yep.
So in using and understanding, and you don't have to be an astrologer. You don't have to, but checking where the planets are and having a slight understanding, even a little understanding of what they mean, and then planning your day or your week around using those energies to move through your week and to really get from A to B. And crystals, the crystal energy, the Lemurian crystals, and using that ancient memory that's really transmitted into these crystals that these crystals hold, and using that to access the cellular memory that we have. It takes us out of all the media stuff that's going on. Who's getting fired? Who knew what about Russia? Come on. We all know everybody's got a hidden agenda. Well, you know what? Here we are in a Scorpio moon, and look at everything that's being uncovered right now. I would like to, at this time, just plug this. They found that Aleve is causing what? Was it heart disease or something? Or bleeding in the stomach or all this other stuff? They're stopping giving children Benadryl for their allergies. It's really a time where things that have been hidden are going to be exposed. And when they are, if you're living in your truth, then you really have nothing to worry about. You really have nothing to worry about, and it's really a time to focus on what you want and go forward with it.
I told you I was going to be listening today. I'm like in shock.
No, well, think about it. The sun represents our outer world, and the moon represents our inner world. So that's something, stuff that's really, really, really deep in us now can come out. There's a lot of, listen, the apothecary is a gathering of several different energies. People come in all the time. There's all kinds of mishbagosh of people. It's a wonderful thing that happens here. This week, kind of like the theme is, and I'm sure out there's plenty of people thinking about this. You took a class on this and you got certified. Then you took a class on this and you got certified on that. Oh, and then you took a class on that and now you're certified in that. So now you're not only A, but you're B and C. What are you doing with it? Are you doing something with it? Or is it just like another plaque on the wall? Mm-hmm. All these things that you desired and you had a passion for, and you went out and did, and what did you do? You kind of did it, but you buried it, kind of like our cellular memory. Well, start looking at all the things that you actually went out and made a point of learning, but you didn't quite take the step. Like that video I put on Facebook with Will Smith, and he talks about, jumping out of the plane. Actually, the moment when you jump out of the plane, when you pass that threshold of fear, and boom, you're into where you're going, and it feels so good. When you make profound changes in your life that you were so afraid of doing before, that feeling you get when you get through that doorway is just amazing. And we're so afraid of doing it. Well, you know what? Here's your chance, especially in this Scorpio full moon. Hidden agendas. Getting past what's hidden. And fears are what's really hidden because it's a mystery. We don't even know half the time what we're fearing or what we're afraid of.
That's true.
And then when we take that step, we just feel so good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's overwhelming. It can be overwhelming. So that's, maybe why people don't take the step, too.
I was afraid to be on my own, and now I'm not.
Right.
I mean, I'm definitely throwing myself into here, but it's something that I love to do. Nobody has to drag me to work. They really have to drag me out of here more than they have to drag me in here. But, you know, I'm applying all the things that I've learned over the years. And really, this year was a huge learning lesson. And I really incorporated my crystals, my meditation, my stuff that I've read, stuff that I've learned, Reiki for emotional clearing, and really using it on myself now. And really, when people come in, teaching them like the little things that just help you get over that hump.
I'm telling you, I'm like, she just thinks I'm kidding today. No,
And I'm really glad, again, we have a live little
I know
audience
we have a live
here.
audience today.
Kathy's with us today. Maddie was here last week.
I'm absorbing it all, and I'm thinking when I was coming into the full moon, you know, even yesterday, what's different about it is most full moons are about total releasing, and this is like releasing and propelling at the same time. It's a little different in the full moon this time, and you can feel. I was just saying to Phyllis when I came in, do you feel like the energies are kind of all over the place, which a lot of times they are anyway when it's a full moon?
And you feel it because we're so connected.
Yes, exactly. And so that's, you know, we're feeling everybody's energies happening and the connection, you know. And I've had a lot of connection today myself. So
Right, and
it was
so
exactly what you're talking about.
And at that moment of feeling the connection, at that very moment, if you can understand your connection and what your connection and your feeling and what you do can utilize exactly what the universe is doing right now, and deliberately plan and think and do according to what the universe is helping you to do right now. I don't care how woo-woo voodoo or anything this sounds. I'm telling you, as sure as I'm sitting here today, that without utilizing this consciousness of our connection to everything, I wouldn't be sitting here right now, and I wouldn't still have my head on my shoulders.
And for the good of it all, too, rather than, because it could go either way. But the conscious connection really wants it to be for the good.
And I wrote in the newsletter, guess what? Every day, and I do really repeat this. This is not something I'm just saying. I repeat every day. I have peace in my mind and love in my heart. And when you even just say that to yourself, don't tell me you don't feel that calm come over you, and you really do feel that peace.
Yeah.
You know, repeating a mantra like that or an affirmation like that just really brings it to you. And when you know that I am connected and I am deliberately putting out that I know I am part of this whole collective consciousness, like you are, we can be such a change. And I think that's really what's happening, and why so many dirty, rotten, filthy, hidden things, whether it's pharmaceutical, whether it's government, whether it's whatever, in your family, at work, out in the world, whatever, the stronger you hold to your truths and the stronger you know your connection to it all of those bad things that are happening won't affect you like they're hoping that it does, because you know that your choice is to be at peace and not to be entangled in all of that. And right now, with the compassionate energy of what the moon is doing right now, you can sit in that, you can put that out there, and all of these things won't be affecting you right at this moment. If I can find it, I did write down a couple steps. Okay, so first of all, see beyond what's in front of you. Peel back the layers of what you're looking at and see what the real core of what's happening is coming from. Don't anticipate stress. If you feel yourself anticipating, oh my God, it's this, so it has to be that. So who said so? No. This is what I see. How can I look at this in a more conscious way and deliberately make it now what I need it to be.
For your authentic self, not what should be, not what should be out there, right?
Absolutely.
So it's like listening to what's going on and leave all the shoulds out and all the everybody else's stuff.
Right,
Focus on you.
and that's huge. What should be. You know, our shoulds come from what we think we should do because so-and-so thinks we should do it that way.
Right.
Turn all your shoulds into coulds. I could do this right now, yes, if that's what I feel that I want to do right now. But right now, that's not part of my plan.
Yeah,
Maybe another time.
yeah. And you don't need to let in all that guilt and everything else from other people. That's all their stuff, not
All
yours.
that guilt,
Yeah,
long
let it
gone,
go.
long gone. If you're living your truth, you shouldn't feel guilt, shame, anger, any of those lower vibrations. If you're living your true, authentic self, none of that other stuff can really get in because you're rising too high in a vibration for that other stuff to be happening. And deliberate thinking brings you into a higher vibration because deliberate thinking actually engages your divine guidance. Don't you find that to be true? Like when you're really into what you know you should be doing for you, brings you into an alignment. But the minute you go, oh, I should be doing this because so, that's where you start to feel that, you know,
Yeah,
like
your
when the
stomach
cat
or-
sticks
yeah.
its tail in the electrical socket, like on Felix the cat, and it starts getting those points. That's because your body, okay, here, this is what I learned in Feng Shui. Our body has a direct current. That direct current, really, when I think about it now, is in direct energy with the universal flow of going in a clockwise direction. Alternating current, which is electricity, has a huge effect on us because we're direct and it's alternating. Well, you know what? When we're aligned with our higher purpose and our higher self and what we really feel we need for us, when we actually allow ourselves to be a little bit selfish, and geez, I've been called selfish all my life, but guess what? I'm where I am now because of it, and I've never been mean to somebody or not thought about others. It's just that I'm able to put what I need first
It's
so I can
authentic.
do for others.
It's authentic. It's just because somebody labeled it being selfish.
Exactly. So getting back to this alternating current, if we stay in our direct current, we're moving with the flow. When we alter that by allowing others alternating ideas or alternate plans for us, that becomes an electrical alternate current. And it messes with our energetic field. And we all know that this field exists. I certainly don't have to explain the dynamics of quantum energy and energy that's around us. And this space that's all around us that's really an energy that if we harness it, we can send it back out and make a form out of it. Like these chairs became chairs because somebody had the idea and used this energy, saw this chair and manifested it. Yeah, it's that simple. I'm sorry to say it like that, but it is. It's that simple. Right? Okay, so wait, what was the
We have
next
more
step?
steps.
Okay.
That was step one.
Okay, understand and watch what's going on planetarily and what that energy means, just to kind of sync it with what your plan is. Okay, 3, plan accordingly. Plan according to what your needs are and take from a crystal, a planet's energy, a candle with an intention, whatever you see fit, use it and apply it. It's there for us. Hi, Aunt Christine. Love you. And then absolutely write down all the ways that all the resources that you have to use. And every day when you need to do something, go take from one of those resources. Really start to deliberately think out your day and plan how you're going to use all that's available to make what you want in your life happen going forward. And I know some of this sounds a little repetitive from other, lives that we've done, but today it's really getting down to the bare necessities and using all of these tools to deliberately go out and make yourself have the life that you want. And in such healing comes from this, that the people that you meet every day are not going to be able to do anything but learn and gather from you, because you will understand by utilizing these things your connectedness to this consciousness and energy that is at our disposal. That's what it's there for. And you know what? Here's the plus. It's free. It's free. And it's by choice.
Yep.
So if you have any questions, or you want to talk more about this, or you want to understand more about this, definitely write into us, get with us.
And I think I would just kind of sum it all up too. You really need to spend the time with it, because as I'm sitting here, I'm like, I gotta go do this. And then I'm thinking, this is a lot of information and slightly overwhelming. All the things, but you need to spend the time with it. I mean, that's kind of the bottom line too, is the full moon energy actually lasts for 2 days before, 2 days after, essentially. But then you can carry that with you into the weeks coming, because we're in a changing time.
And it's applicable to every area of your life. Every area of your life.
And I've definitely seen, I think the other thing too is to take, clear measurements to, when you look back, look at where you've come from and how things have changed. Because things have definitely, hands down, changed for me immensely over this last year.
Here we go, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Look how far you've come, and only focus on look how far you've come. Don't start going, look how far I've come, because, oh my God, this happened, then that happened, then this happened. It happened.
Yeah.
Look how far you've come.
Yeah, so many good things. And we have to go through all the, I guess, the opposites too, but I can definitely measurably see in our year's time period, like, immense change in my own life.
Right.
Putting in all this stuff into practice. So I think that's a really big takeaway for pretty much everything that we're trying to do, is that we've seen the change and we've been able to really quantify it, celebrate it.
And really learn to take the lessons.
Yeah.
Forget about the negative stuff. So what happened? You can't change it.
Yeah.
Get it out of your head. People think they let stuff go, but they don't.
Yeah.
It's deep in our cellular memory, just like everything else is. And until you've consciously sat down, closed your eyes, light a candle, put some music on, and really said, let all of these things that happened go. Let me walk away from this, open my eyes, and just take with me the wisdom, the lessons, and where I'm going. Where I'm going. Because no matter what you've had, what you've lost, as great as it's been, you think God's going to stop there? I think He's got even greater things in store. Yeah. That's why I'm looking forward to the rest of my life. Yeah. At 60, I'm looking forward. If He gave me all of this in that whole stir of things that I've been through and worked through and come through, I can't wait to see what's coming. I really can't wait to see what's coming, because I know that it only gets better, and that's really where I am.
Yep, and that's why I love
Mondays. I want you to feel
I love the full moons. I love every time that there's an opportunity to look at where you're going, where you've been, and just grateful for it all. So.
Yes, and we're doing a full moon celebration here tonight, real quick. We're going to be doing drumming. If you're one of those people that have been like searching, and you did all these things and you're doing nothing with it, be here tonight. It's going to be an ongoing Wednesday nights. I'm hosting it with Kim DeBrito and Barb Satterfield, and we're going to try to bring to you all of the different modalities that are out there for us. Peggy's going to be joining us, and we're going to be bringing to you all the ways to utilize all the things that you thought you'd love to do, and realizing how to move forward with that. So it's going to be ongoing. It'll be all the full moons that we're going to be doing. We'll put the dates on the website, so exactly the night we're going to be. It might be a night before, a night after, or exactly on the full moon. Tonight we're lucky it's going to be on the full moon, but we will definitely get the energy the night before, the night after, so check the schedule for that. That'll be up sometime today, and it's ongoing. We're going to have snacks, beverages, drumming, crystals, a whole lot more beverages. It is $15 a person. We are charging just to cover everything, and we just hope you're going to be here, because it's going to be really a very profound, life-changing event. So definitely get here if you can. Let us know if you can that you're coming, so we can plan accordingly. Okay, so thank you for everybody that was here today. We love you.
Betty,
as always, if this
Dana.
helped, we're so happy. If you know somebody that can be helped, please share, okay? Have a great day.